Hey guys, welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. I think we're just going to rest here. I did do the level up, so I'll put up the level up screens. The level up for Social's dog is the same as Elan's dog and Stooge's wolf, so that's fine. Just going for trip, tandem trip, and also outflank. But yeah, we finally got to level 7 for a few of our companions, so that's a really nice power boost. Now we're going to check the spells for a second. Camellia has level 4 spells, okay. Thorn Body is the only one she can have. She can't memorize level 4 spells, but has access to it. Yeah, her wisdom is too low, that's why. Okay, I really need to take care of these wisdom damage things. Okay, so we need to do that before we rest up. Let's see, Social... Ooh, he has protection from energy communal as a domain slot, so that's pretty nice. He now has Death Ward, so we definitely need to take that. What we do here? I guess we can do Divine Favor. Okay, I'll do Magic Weapon. Three lesser restorations. We have Protection from Alignment Communal. Lesser Animate Dead. Okay, that's interesting. Protection from Evil Communal. Probably don't need that. Let's take Aid. 2 prayers, that should be fine. No restoration, is that here? Yeah, restoration is a level 4 spell, okay. That should be fine. Okay. We need to do some restoration. Okay, do we have restoration? We do. Okay. Let's go to Camellia. Use. Oh, it removes something. Did it remove fatigue? Okay, that's interesting. It can be restored by resting or with the help of restoration. Okay. Suppose let's see if that actually works. Alright, let's see. Social for protective rituals. Camellia is our best there. Lan is good here. I guess we can have either Stooge or Ember. Alchemy +2. We don't need scroll scribing yet. Let's put Ember in protective rituals and hope for the best here. Actually, if it's 15 and it's a DC 15, we don't really need someone there. I think that's fine, actually. Let's do Camouflage. We can boost Camouflage. I think that's a bit more important. And we won't hit level 1 on Corruption, so that's ideal. Let's see if we get our wisdom back on Camellia and Ember.
Shaylin teaches us to see beauty in everything. Does that include people's disfigurements when they are chopped up in war?
Enjoying wounds is not Shaylin but Zon Cthulhu's teaching. Wounds need to be healed or prevented, and sometimes beauty needs to be protected with weapons.
Right, everything's good. That's not ideal. So Ember got the wisdom back, but I think it's more important to get it back on Camellia, unfortunately. Okay. Ah well, it is what it is. Okay, I had to put in a cut because I had a bit of an interruption, but actually what happened was Ember got 1 point of wisdom back. Camellia also got 1 point of wisdom back, but she lost more than 1 point, which is why she still has wisdom damage. So we need to get her with a restoration, and then she should be back to tip-top shape. But that's something we can do after. Let's just check our spells for a second, okay? Yeah, because Camellia got 1 point of her lost wisdom back, she now has some extra spell slots. So let's... what should we put here? Let's put 1 bless, that should be fine. Protection from alignment communal. Winter's grasp, okay. Let's put Barkskin back. I think we need 3 Barkskin anyway. And that's it. We got restoration. Okay, it looks like everyone else seems to be fine. Alright, let's keep going. Magical anomalies are common in the world of Golarion, so common that the use of the word anomaly itself is questionable. A regular city dweller will encounter a chaotic manifestation of supernatural power at least once in their lifetime. One might naturally assume that the strange sky, the ghostly fire from rifts in the ground, and the rain of eyeballs, all that the world wound is known for, should find some purchase in the mortal mind. But even the most worldly of travelers feel uneasy at its borders. Why? Perhaps instinctively they understand that this place is not merely a magical wasteland, but a wound, an ulcer through which the world itself bleeds into the abyss. The commander and his army walk up the high bank of the Westsellan River where it draws near the border of the world wound. The soldiers' feet halt unbidden. On the other bank rises a series of cliffs, too regular in shape to have been formed by wind or water. The sky hangs over their sharp edges and sickening bends, the shade of mercury on the horizon rising to dirty rust. As it arches above the soldiers' heads, it regains its familiar azure hue. The soldiers whisper and grumble. The commander feels eyes upon his back. Somewhere among them was wearing simple armor and unrecognized by anyone. The ruler of Mendev is standing and watching the new commander closely. The commander gives a signal to wait and climbs to the highest point along the bank. Then he decides to... diplomacy? Yeah, diplomacy. Address the soldiers and boost their morale. Establishing rapport with his troops is yet another battle that the leader must face. Through the subtle alchemy of words, one can win trust and raise morale, or lose face and authority. Addressing the army on the border of the world wound, the commander seeks to establish himself as a military leader on this new battleground, and his efforts prove fruitful. The soldiers listen dutifully, smiles appearing on their faces. Someone in the ranks jokes that the demons are growing tired of waiting for them. The army keeps moving. Lines of soldiers step warily beneath a shroud of low black clouds. It's like the whirlwind has reached out a finger into the lands of Mendev. The gesture seems eerily harmless, but then the clouds come to life, shooting out howling tornadoes one after another. The tornadoes come from all sides, from ahead, behind, and right above the soldiers' heads. The power of the elements on one side of the scales, the soldiers' faith and inspiration on the other. It's plain to see which is greater. The determined army runs the gauntlet of tornadoes. The struggle lasts over half an hour. But the army's only losses are a few bags of supplies and a dozen hats whipped off into the sky. After stopping to catch their breath, the soldiers continue on. Their first encounter with the world wound has ended in their favor. 24 experience and plus 10 to morale for our crusade. Very nice. Alright, let's close. Okay, let's save it here now that we've got through that. Let's check what the crusade is doing. Okay. There's still 20 moves, so maybe the moves replenish every 24 hours rather than every time we rest. Which is fine. I'm okay with that. Can we move up here yet? I mean, I suppose we can. Oh, okay. We get to Leper's Smile and we're stuck here now. Alright, that's fine. Can we take this fort? Maybe? Not sure though. We do need to take care of this soon, but 200 flies is quite nasty. Breastplate +2 though is not bad. And then we get that crest as well. And I think the crest will turn into an item once we get to Act 3. But that's quite a while away. There's some elementals here. I don't remember if any of them are ranged or not though, but Tyranny of Mind. Oh, we can't see a preview of the item. Okay, never mind then. Alright, let's head back this way. Yeah, let's go to Houndheart campsite then. Okay, let's stealth up, of course.
Can't hide from me.
Did we find some loot? Okay. We're finally here. Elan and Curl must be around here somewhere, and Janna too, if they gave her permission to leave. Ah, there they are. Greetings, Seelah, and greetings to you, Knight Commander. Sir Elan puts his hands behind his back and bows slightly, then he casts an inquisitive glance at you. He seems less friendly than he was the day you met at the Defender's Heart. Janna puts her hands on her hips. She looks even more dashing than usual. Elan is feeling a little shy. He thought he asked for help from a couple of nobodies like us, but now you've turned into the saviors of Canabras. Knights of the 5th Crusade marked by Iomede's blessing, and you still came to help him dig through a pile of junk. Haha. Seelah frowns a little. Let's not talk about it. I assure you, I'm the same Seelah, your friend from the League of the Cart, and we came here to help you look for Elan's ring. By the way, where's Curl? He didn't come with us. He said an old wound was acting up. Alright, my friends, since we're here, let's finish this mission quickly. I really don't feel comfortable bothering the Knight Commander with my personal problems. I'm glad we're here to help you, Elan. I hope everything works out perfectly for your wedding too. I love weddings so much. They're full of joy and new beginnings, but I haven't been to any yet. Can I come? Of course, Lady Ember. Let's hope my bride doesn't run away from the bungler who managed to lose the ring he bought for her. What does the ring look like and where should we look for it? The last time I saw the ring, it was with my things in my traveling chest. Now the camp's in total disarray. I don't know how we'll ever find it. The ring is made of a shiny silver metal with a deep blue-green jewel. You can't miss it. Master Darek is not just a jeweler, he's an artist. There's no mistaking one of his creations. Sounds delightful. I wish I possessed one of Master Darek's fine works. I've seen them from afar, worn by visitors to the Worm Mansion. But I've never held one before. I was never allowed to approach important guests. I'm not one for florid compliments, my lady, but I suspect the master would happily give you one of his works as a gift. He does that from time to time when he meets someone whose beauty inspires him. Thank you, sir. Camellia lowers her lashes demurely. A trinket worth several months' pay, Elan? The rules on the surface are insane. You should give your girls fried rats like we do. You'd save a lot of trouble. Is there something wrong, Elan? And am I making you nervous? The young knight is obviously embarrassed. I apologize. Janna is right. Much has changed since we met in Canabra. Some things for the better, some not at all. He stopped short, apparently unwilling to elaborate. Alright, off we go. Janna and I will look around the northern side. We'll see you when we find something or when we give up trying. Okay, let's
Oh, what is that?
fully stealth up once again.
Godspeed.
Okay, that's to leave. Alright, let's do buff normal. Hang on. We don't have any buffs set up. Okay. Something happened with our bubble buffs, but that's fine. Let's use Bless. Okay. Protection from evil. Let's use... Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, bark skin on Stooge, Seelah, pets, and Social. Maybe Camellia too, I guess. Okay, protection from fire communal, let's do that. Archon's aura on Social. We have 2 death wards, so maybe we'll save the death ward actually. Fear? I guess we can do remove fear. And I think that's it for now. I think I'll manually cast Death Ward. Once we get to a point where I can actually spam it a bit more, or the effects last longer, then I'll consider putting it into bubble buffs. But for now, let's leave it at that. And let's buff up. Alright, what was skip? Bless. Okay, so we don't want Camellia to use Bless. Fair enough. Yeah, use Social for that, I guess. Yeah, let's use it. Okay, perfect. Let's try and see what we can find. Horn Flag of the Hound Hearts, a small but noble order of crusaders. Okay. Take that. Lots of stuff to loot here. Okay, piece of an antique ring. Okay. Quasit. A small Quasit demon emerges from the chest. It looks at you angrily, screwing up its ugly little face. It is holding a shining object in its paw, a sparkling silver ring with a large blue-green jewel. It's mine. Mine. Elan, look at that creepy thing. What's it holding? I've seen one of those before. These small demons like to tease and bully, but it'll bolt if it senses any real threat. Let's surround it and attack all together before it can figure out what's happening. Mine. The Quasit throws its paws in the air and splashes you with beams of color. You hear insolent giggling. The demon is jumping up and down, throwing the ring into the air and catching it. Mine. Elan, Janna. Seelah glances at her friends, then turns to you. They're alright. They'll come round soon. Quickly, Stooge. Let's catch the little rascal before it runs off with the ring. Okay. It's flying downwards, okay? Mine, the ring is mine, you can't catch me, silly weak human. Alright, fair enough.
Let us press on.
Let's pick this lock.
I am helpful, am I not?
Take all that stuff. There's the closet. Let's save it here. Come and get me. You're too slow. It's fun to play. Alright, let's loot this thing. Anything else here, I suppose? Hat of Heartening Song. Whenever the wearer of this hat uses any song, this song also grants fast healing 1 at level 1, 2 at 5, and increasing by 1 point every 4 levels thereafter. Okay. That's pretty solid if you have a bard of some description. It looks like our pets are much larger now. So I'm wondering if maybe we can ride our pets now. Which will be super nice. We can indeed ride our pets, so let's...
I'm all ears.
Actually, Lan won't ride. We don't want to put Lan in melee, do we? Actually, now that I've taken snapshot on Lan, maybe I should ride and kind of get into melee if possible.
Always
Let's
be
try that out, actually. Okay, let's check our formation now. Yeah, I think this is fine. Let's put Social kind of here like that. Save it here. Okay.
Godspeed.
And let's head back over this direction. Eventually we should be able to get everyone with mounts, hopefully. Maybe not Ember and maybe not Nenio, but most of our companions should be able to have rideable pets as well. Give me the ring, you scoundrel. Before Elan manages to get to the closet, the halfling Curl appears right next to it, quite out of nowhere. He snatches the ring from the demon's paws. You mustn't get it. Curl, what are you? Interesting. Thrusting herself between Elan and Curl, Seelah barely manages to absorb the blow aimed at the halfling. Elan, stop. Have you gone mad? He's using a summon spell. Why did you stop?
Do not fear. Do not waver.
Some lovely prey has just stepped into my trap. Okay. No, Elan, Seelah, help. Damn it, I didn't sign up for this. Get ready, we're on our own now.
Do not hold back.
Okay, hang on. Lan does still have bow, that's fine. Okay, we've got a trip there that helped us kill that Babao. And we get more trips. It feels like our wolf is stuck out of combat because Stooge has a reach weapon, so maybe I want to dismount with Stooge, actually. Otherwise, we're losing a lot of combat power with the wolf being out of range. In any case, let's continue on with the dialogue. Elan, what were you doing? You nearly cut down Curl without a second thought, without a trial, without even knowing if he was responsible for all of this? He might be a victim himself. What am I doing? He lured us into a trap. Curl was the only one who knew where we were going. He knew we thought there wouldn't be anyone at the camp besides some small harmless demons, so he set a trap. I wouldn't be surprised if his demon masters had him targeting the commander from the start. Talk about believing in the redemption of scoundrels. Elan scoffs. We barely know anything about what happened. Curl is a good lad. He's not a spy or a murderer. Maybe they threatened him, tricked him, or even bewitched him with demon magic. And now we'll never know because you let him escape. Well, to be fair, you were about to kill him, so we wouldn't know anyway. Better to let a thief escape than cut down an innocent. I think we're going for the good option. Elan, think. Seelah was defending someone she thought was her friend, and she stopped you from doing something you might regret. I don't need a shepherd to light my path and save me from regrets. Can you say the same, Seelah? Or you, Commander? You clearly have something to say. Go ahead then, spit it out. Seelah, I didn't want to say this, but I think of you as my friend, so I'm going to warn you. After what happened at the Grey Garrison, you're in serious danger, and maybe not just you. You might like to ignore military hierarchy and the rules of knightly orders, but there's wisdom in them that has stood the test of time. A soldier rises from a private to an officer. A knight begins as a squire. Even Iomede's paladins gain their abilities gradually. But not with you and the commander. You were granted incredible powers, far surpassing seasoned paladins with experience and skill far beyond your years. You received this gift at just the right moment and saved a lot of lives across Mendev. That's a great deed that will be remembered for ages to come. But what happened next was wrong. They began to worship you. The Queen gave you such vast power, all while you sidestepped everything. Training, experience, hardship. This is not the first time Her Majesty has behaved rashly, and how much good has this brought Mendev? I'm frightened by what I see, especially by the way that you, Seelah, trust people so easily and leap into adventures without looking. One day you'll lower your sword when you should have driven the blade home, just like thousands of bright-eyed youngsters will after you. Elan pauses as if reluctant to continue, then looks you in the eye. I wanted to tell you the same thing, Commander. Let's go with the lawful option. You're right to an extent, Elan, but I didn't choose my lot, and I'm just trying to fulfill my duty as best as I can. The knight lowers his head. I apologize for my harsh words. Okay, we're now lawful good. I said it to Seelah, and I'll say it again. This wasn't a reproach, but a warning. The power you've been given, it may be your undoing, and the undoing of all the Crusaders along with you. Don't be afraid of what's new and unknown. We just need to bear in mind our responsibilities. Whatever was given to us, we can use it for good. In any case, forgive me for wasting your time and subjecting you to danger here. Now at least we know that Curl is a traitor and Janna is a coward, ready to abandon her friends when the going gets rough. I hope we'll all learn a lesson from these mistakes. As for that blasted ring, to hell with it. Kiana won't love me solely for the gifts I bring her. Elan makes no attempt to conceal his disappointment. Nodding goodbye, he lowers his head and walks away. Kinda seems a bit rich to be saying that Janna is ready to abandon her friends when he immediately branded Curl as a traitor. Now that I think about it, I don't remember how this whole situation plays out as far as whether or not something's wrong with Elan, whether Curl is a traitor or Janna is a coward. Because I think I played this over like a year and a bit ago. So I'm coming into this even a bit like a newbie, so that should be interesting. I do remember some of the quests and missions and stuff that we have to do later on, but I don't remember how things actually play out, so should be fun to rediscover that. Seelah watches as he leaves. Her expressive eyes are filled with sadness. Everything's becoming very complicated all of a sudden. Please do, let's go back, and I'd like to talk with you about it later. I have a lot to think about. Okay, that's fine. Let's loot. Is there anything else over here? Not really. Yeah, there's just this mobility check, so let's do it. Okay, there it is. It's a heavy shield. Okay, very nice.
We march ahead.
Alright, let's head back then. Let's check out that shield. Divine Protector, Mithril, Enhancement +2, and Wielder gets damage reduction 5 against magic. Ooh, that is very nice. Perfect for Seelah, I think. Arching Terror. Shortbow of Code, okay. I think we can make use of Hat of Heartening Song. Longbow +1, that's fine. Crossbow of Judgment. Maybe we should give this to Social. Doesn't have much equipment, but I don't think we can do much about that because we don't have much equipment to give.
Our path leads on.
This should be the end of this section.
No, what is that?
Hey, luckily we found something. Nice. And I think we can exit the area now. Alright, so let's just continue on. Oh, okay. We have a refreshing of the movement points. In that case, what's this one here? 400, is that 420 or is that 42? I think that's 42, okay. Skeleton sharpshooters, gargoyles are melee, 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 archers. Okay, so save it here. It is a green fight, so we should be able to beat it, but always pays to quick save a little bit just in case it's a disastrous result. Okay, the gargoyle moves up. That's fine. Let's hit the sharpshooters. Don't want them shooting us. Very nice. There's only one left, so... Holy, it still does 21 to 28 damage, though. That is nasty as hell. Okay, in that case... Still quite a bit of damage. Yeah, that'll take out most... Yeah, that'll take out most of one of our troops, so... Yeah, let's just take it out. Let's speed up combat as well. Okay, that's fine. Let's attack the gargoyles. Oh, got another turn. Very nice. Okay, only did 12 damage there. Under 4. And they're gone. Okay. Lost a few footmen. We won't take out the ghouls completely, that's fine. Let's heal them up. Hang on, did we... There's more to heal? Yep, okay. Alright, we're done. Luckily, we managed to do it with no losses, considering we don't have an infirmary yet, so That's very nice. Okay. There's a demon army here that's level 3. Okay. I'm hoping they're not going to come charging towards us, because that'd be kind of scary. Not sure if I can beat this army either. Broken phylactery of Stevanius the Rotten. Okay. It's a lair? This is army, this is lair. Okay. I'm going to assume lair means that's not going to move. I hope so. Let's save it here and let's take on this demon army over here. We are starting to run low on energy, which is a little bit scary. Altus, yeah, let's see if we can save our energy right now. Can only do 2, so that's a bit scary. We need to be a bit more judicious about how we use it. Okay, let's speed up combat again. Don't know if the Brimracks are going to be able to reach us. Let's go over here. Let's go over there and over here. That's fine. We lost 1. Yeah, let's keep hitting the Brimracks. That was a good... Yeah, that was a good result there. I don't mind that. Yeah, let's just attack these guys. That's fine. Okay. Okay. Let's go over here. We'll take those Brimracks out. Okay, we've got rid of another Brimrack. Which is nice. Let's heal. Oh, that is nasty. Very, very nasty, actually. Cultus. Okay. I guess we need to start taking out some of these cultists then, unfortunately. Okay. That was a nasty fight. Let's see. Heal. Heal enough, apparently. Let's defend. One to 2, okay. Need these guys to heal up more. Perfect, and we are out over here. We cannot heal anymore, okay. It's a bit unfortunate. Alright, that was a bit of a rough one. Oh, okay. We did get replenishment from our infirmary. That's good. Thought I lost these guys for a sec there, but that's okay. I didn't want to lose 6 clerics. That's a bit too much to lose. After the battle, one of the soldiers noticed a half-effaced inscription on a stone nearby. What remained of the engraving led the Crusaders to a secluded cave where they found a stash of miscellaneous relics that some selflessly devoted clerics had managed to rescue from fallen Dresden. They also discovered flasks of sanctified oil and boxes of reagents for rituals and sacred masses. It would appear the brave priests hid their sacred artifacts in one final attempt to save them from demonic threat. Not bad. Okay, we did get a level up. Ooh, heroism is pretty good, but so is cure wounds. So let's get cure wounds. And now we have to go back. Can we recruit? No, we can't. I guess we're going after this demon army then, since it's a 3 power demon army, I guess. Let them flee. Yeah, okay, they fled, that's fine. I'm okay with that. Except, after pacifying the elementals, the soldiers found the remains of a cultist sorcerer in the middle of a broken summoning circle. Despite his apparently outstanding magical power, he was unable to control the raging spirits he had brought into existence. His stiff fingers were still clenching the horrendous flail he used as a weapon. +2 heavy flail can be safely wielded only by non-good characters. Each time the wielder of this weapon lands a hit, enemy has to pass a will saving throw or become affected with the equivalent of the Dominate Person spell. For 1 round, if a good character wields this weapon, they become permanently confused even after they... Ooh, that's nasty. I guess we're not using that on any of our guys. Alright, so there's only this way back. And the only thing to do is come this way to the demon army. Let's explore a little bit, see if we unlock anything. Not really. Okay, so I guess we're going back this way. Not sure if I want to fight this army, especially not with such low energy, so let's... Yeah, actually, let's go to Nightingale Grove. Okay, let's hop onto our pets again.
I will lend you my aid.
Oceal. Yep, okay. And I guess we'll leave Lan. It's a pet. Alright. Now that they're saddled up, let's save it here. Through the mist, you spot the flickering flames of a campfire. 3 figures wrapped in crusader cloaks are huddled next to it. A stout smiling dwarf, a brash dark-haired halfling, and a delicate-looking woman who appears to be very young. The crackling campfire is driving away the bleak fog and promising warmth and rest for tired legs. Noticing you, the halfling's hand jerks toward his weapon, but then he relaxes. Hey, it's the commander himself. Don't just stand there. Have a seat by the fire. It's a bit damp today. You might as well dry off at least. In an amicable gesture, he passes you a large mug that smells of freshly brewed tea. Okay. Let's look around to make sure that this place is safe. The location for the camp was chosen wisely. It's safe and quiet here. No tracks in sight. The air is calm, but an odd feeling of wrongness lances through you like a sting from an angry wasp. Something isn't right. It's quiet here, alright, as the grave. I don't know why, but I don't like the feel of this place. It makes my scales stand on end. Okay, who are you? Alright, we failed that. That was going to be a bit hard to pass. Frontline scouting party. Our senior sent us ahead to look for ambushes. We've been walking all day, so we're making a bivouac. Go ahead, help yourselves to some tea. It's an honor for us to be sharing a campfire with the commander. The dusty boots, the patch cloaks, and the mess kits lying next to the campfire all mark these 3 as seasoned scouts. A broad smile blossoms on Seelah's face. I never thought we'd run into such a jovial company out here. I don't suppose you guys have anything stronger than tea in your canteens? Catching the halfling's conspiratorial look, she smiles even brighter. Yeah. Something's not right. Attack. Smirking brazenly, the halfling licks his lips with a surprisingly long pustule-covered tongue. Ha, would you look at that eating bite. Enough of this masquerade then, everyone. No more games. The figures by the fire ripple and transform. 3 grey-haired and dark-skinned elves watch you with mocking sneers. Their twisted, grimacing faces look demonic. From the haze, more previously unseen shadows materialize. They are all just as loathsome and unsettling. The campfire emits a sickly sweet, intoxicating smell, and in the squat kettle you see some slimy mushrooms swimming in a disgusting boiling slurry. What was the point of this charade? Lady Anamora desires your head and will gladly deliver it. The elf whose voice as Tran was so convincing lets out a repulsive snicker. You monsters. Seelah looks at those who appeared to be trusted allies a moment ago with open disgust. How did I not see you for what you are right from the start? Dumb paladin, you really think your abilities to sense evil can't be fooled? Lady Anamora taught us long ago how to trick the likes of you. Ways to conceal the evil in one's heart are not a recent invention. Your Anamora deserves no credit for devising them. Okay? You think I'm at your mercy? We'll see who the real prey is. I love it when prey tries to fight back. Okay. Let's get started with Lan and Ember shooting the Magus. Okay, Magus is gone. Let's get this other Magus over here. Magus is gone, so let's go after this one. Are these guys not fighting? Alright. Land Dog is all the way up here. Oh, right, they were fighting this guy. Okay, never mind. The Knife Master. Just take that then. That's fine. Hey! Master with composite longbow, studded leather, and quiver of cold iron ammunition. Alright. Is there anything else here? Doesn't look like it. And looks like we're done. Alright. How do we leave? Okay, I guess it's somewhere up here.
The world has suffered enough. Something over there.
Yeah, I was wondering if we would spot something else.
My will is resolute.
Okay. Alright, that's the exit. Let's see if there's anything else here. Yes, there is. Okay. I guess that's it now. There's also an exit down here. Alright, fair enough. Let's leave then. Okay, let's just continue on Nightingale Grove. This inconspicuous grove near the border of the Whirlwind is nearly untouched by the foul energies of the abyss. The rare traveler who dares pass through here can enjoy the songs of the nightingales in the trees, only to remember too late that the last birds fled this region long ago. Okay, well, in that case, hang on, what's this beetle in amber? Oh, it's just this. Okay. That's fine. Nothing interesting here. In that case, I think this is a good place to end the episode. We will explore Nightingale Grove next, at the start of the next episode. I'll also do Seelah's level up in between episodes, and then we can go from there. Because there's quite a few things unlocked. Nameless Ruins, which is, I think, Ennio's quest. And then we can think about taking this demon army down here. And at that point, we will have taken care of all the demon armies that we can at this point. Definitely not taking this demon army that's tier 7 or level 7 or whatever. But yeah, that's what we'll do in the next episode. So thanks a lot for joining me for this one. And I'll catch you in the next one. Hope you have a good one.